Hey, what's up, YouTube land? This is scOsbert's, and I just watched on the YouTube thing with Nightwingtv. He did the Dr. Phil show about your wife staying out at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I have to agree. You know, you're married, and I saw in this clip. You know, they're an interracial couple. She's black, he's white. They got children. He's at the house. She's out there partying with her friends at a singles bar and getting hit on. And she's married. And she come home 4 a.m., 5 a.m. in the morning. I have to say about this whole situation is, you're married. You got children. And you want to have time with your friends and come home about 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. That's totally wrong. And the husband is furious about this because he feels like she should be home at a certain time. You know, like, okay, you know, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock is too early. They always talk about 10 and 11 o'clock is the perfect time to go out to a bar, because bars will be closed. Some bars will be closed at 2 to 3 a.m. But you go into different types of bars, you will be hit on if you get married. Now, as for the husband, he will go out with his friends, and he will go to a single bar. The same thing as same as the wife. Now, this is a calamity. This is the same whole mess about this whole situation. What's going on? A certain time, you know, a lot of things. You're supposed to be home around about 10 or 11 o'clock. You know, home, but it's always be a catastrophe, but it always be a problem, because you know that women will do a lot of things. They say, "Oh, I'm married. I've been hit on. I'm married. My husband's at the house," and you say to yourself, "You're supposed to be home with your husband and your kids. Why are you doing that with your friends?" And see, she's got friends who are single, and they be hitting on. So, if you will look at the point of all this, you're married. You're supposed to be home. Do what you gotta do with your husband. If you guys want to go out, you go out. Get a babysitter for that. But honest to truth, you know, I have to say, you know, with Dr. Phil and all that stuff, you're supposed to be home. I have my opinion. If I was married, you know, I would call my wife and tell her, okay, I'm coming home about 11 o'clock. That's it. And all that. If she calls home, she said, well, I'm coming home at 10 or 11 o'clock. That's a perfect time. But not, you know, 4 a.m., 5 a.m. in the morning. That's too rational. That's funny. Because let me tell you something. There's a lot of cheating around there when you coming home late. Now, I have friends who had the same thing. The girlfriends come home at 11 o'clock, excuse my expression, 6 a.m. in the morning, 7 a.m. in the morning, messing around. That's what problem's going to be happening with that. I think it's really understanding what Dr. Phil is saying about this is, you're married, and you got a husband, and your husband's concerned about that. So stay home. You know, all that stuff. I mean, I was dating. Me and my girlfriend was dating. We always went out, and sometimes we came home and we watched TV. And let's face facts too. We come home at a certain time. Or maybe we stay home, you know, and watch TV. That was our main perfect reason. We stayed home and watched TV. She even come to my house about these things. But I have to agree with Dr. Phil, and I gotta give a shout out to Nightwingtv. Yeah. This is very difficult, and I think a man and woman, you know, if they're married, if they're going out, they should come home at a certain time. And I think that should be possibly happening. Well, this is scOsbert's. I'll give you another blog next time, because this was a good thing I saw on Dr. Phil on there. But it was very good. So I'll talk to you later. Peace out.